Whether you're cycling, running, or walking this weekend, you need to warm up first. Kathy Moxley is here with some tips. She's a local fitness expert, author of the Busy Mom's Ultimate Fitness Guide. You've been here helping us get ready for swimsuit weather. It's here now, but we need help. There are going to be serious joggers and runners and just everyday walkers and runners getting involved in the race for the cure. You know how important it is because you said your mom is a 5-year survivor.
Yes.
Congratulations on that. So, what should we do to get ready? We've got less than 48 hours.
That's right. Well, getting ready starts the night before, and that just means having a nice healthy meal, staying well hydrated, drink a lot of water the night before, and get a good night's sleep.
Oh,
that's the first start. Yes, that's a good start.
But what's that going to do for my muscles and my joints?
Well, you know, that's a great way to get started. And then the morning of, what you're going to do is, again, have a light meal and make sure that you're having some water before you leave and put sunscreen on. Sunscreen's always a good thing to do. But then the warming up and the stretching are the things you're going to do that are really going to help your muscles before.
And they're two different things. So we start off with the warm-up, and the warm-up is key. So what do we do?
Warm-up is key, yeah. And it's important to know that warming up and stretching are not the same thing, because some people think that they're interchangeable. Warming up typically means getting your body warm, increasing your body temperature, and you do that by moving for about 5 to 10 minutes at a lower intensity level before you're ready to actually dive right into the workout part.
Oh, like what?
It could be simple as walking, you know, or for someone who's a real runner, it's a slow jog. Whatever you normally do to be aerobic, it's a slightly lower intensity, but just moving, so your muscles increase in temperature so that they'll be able to stretch better once they're nice and warm and engorged with lots of blood.
Okay, so I've done a little warm-up, I've walked, I took the metro down and I've walked over. What about the stretching?
The stretching, well, you know, I'm going to show you 3 key stretches that you can do before the race, because one of the things that you have to keep in mind is that you don't really have a convenient place to lay down.
No.
So I'm going to show you the 3 key stretches you can do standing up right there before the race to get going. And the first one is the quadricep stretch. The muscles along the front of your thighs are an important muscle to stretch. And you do that simply by holding your foot behind you, and you're going to create a nice long line, tilt your hips under so you feel the stretch along here.
You can always feel that muscle coming in. I can do that even in the heels, you know, you feel that.
Yeah, and you know, you don't need to pull your foot way back. You don't want to pull back. You just want to keep your knees close together and tuck your hips under.
Okay, so that's good, stretching in here.
And then the back of the thighs are the hamstring muscles, and you'll stretch that muscle group by putting your foot out in front of you and shifting your weight back like this. So if you pull back through the hips, and you'll feel a stretch through the hamstring muscle on the back. You can do it with the toe down, or you can do it with the toe up. And when you do it with the toe up, you're going to feel it also a little bit more in your calf muscles.
Absolutely. And third?
The third is the calf stretch itself, which you'll do with 1 foot back, 1 foot forward in a staggered position. Your feet are parallel. Just shift that front knee forward slightly so that you feel the stretch in that back of the calf.
All right.
And then if you want to go the 1 extra bit for that, you bring the foot a little closer. Sinking down, you get closer to the Achilles tendon, the soleus muscles, which are underneath the main calf muscle.
Okay, now, I'm during the race.
During the race.
What kind of advice for that first-time runner-walker?
The first-timer should really focus on listening to their body, enjoying themselves. Take a sip of water at the water stops along the way, so you are staying well hydrated along the route.
Don't always push through the pain.
Don't push through the pain, because you're there for a reason to, you know, to raise money for a great cause and just really enjoy the environment and feel good during it. So you're not trying to break any records your first time out. You're just trying to cross the finish line without feeling dizzy, without, you know, passing out. So just pace yourself. Start off slow and just
steady wins the race. And in this case, everyone's a winner. And the cool down?
The cool down is when you take your body to a lower level again for a few minutes. So you wouldn't want to just like sprint to the finish and then go sit down, because you might feel lightheaded. So once you cross the finish line, keep your body moving again for 3 to 5 minutes afterwards to gradually bring your heart rate back down to resting.
All right, Kathy, thank you for the good advice. And again, our best to your mom, a 5-year survivor. That's great.